there is a great look at the big guitar in Hollywood, Florida. And that big guitar is welcoming back the big drama show. The booming bass in Gennadiy Golovkin's gloves have made him one of the most feared men in boxing. And inside the Hard Rock Live against an undefeated opponent, Triple G is here to prove that he is still the #1 middleweight in the world.
So the most impressive thing in this fight so far has been Madi getting up off the canvas.
Yeah, his recovery from getting stepped on his foot.
It'll make all his highlight reels, I'll tell you that.
Koth did it again. He stepped on his front foot. It's an old veteran move. Step on, got a guy who's moving, step on his foot so he can't go anywhere so you can crack him.
Koth looked down like maybe his mouthpiece had been knocked out. Not sure what happened, but he looks very tentative now as Madi's moving in to take advantage. Koth covering up against the ropes, and he might get this stoppage after all, and he does. It is over. Rashad Madi with a final round stoppage. He improves to 9-0 with 7 knockouts.
Sit down.
It looks like Koth injured his leg.
Something certainly affected him. He looked down at the canvas. I thought maybe he was looking down for his mouthpiece. Instead, maybe he was looking down at his leg. Let's make this official. Back into the ring now, and Ray Flores.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee in charge, Telis Asamenios, waves off the bout at 1 minute 18 seconds of the 6th round for your winner by technical knockout and still undefeated, Rashad Madi.
Rashad Madi. It didn't look like he was going to get that KO, but it happened. 1:18 of round number 6, and there is his new record. Coming up next, the return of John Ryder, and there's a left hand that scores for Akhmedov. So much for being patient. Gongora trying to hold on. And a right hand again connects. Akhmedov unloading here on the Ecuadorian.
So much for not coming out so aggressive in round number 2. Ooh, that left hand is doing a lot of damage.
Well, we knew Akhmedov would try and bully Gongora. He's just got and that one went on top of his head. That affected the equilibrium of Gongora, who's trying to hold on right now.
Yeah, you can see his legs are all over the place.
He's 31. He should be a veteran, should know what to do when he gets in trouble.
I would suggest not going straight back to the ropes. That's exactly where Akhmedov wants him.
Gongora's mostly campaigned as a middleweight. Oh, and he got clipped there. Oh, and he answered back with a left hand, and now they're really going at it. Big right hand for Akhmedov. Swing and miss from Gongora.
Big swing and miss to the body there by Akhmedov.
95 at 254.
He's been very active. Ooh, good left uppercut from Gongora there.
He is getting his shots in. There's no doubt of it. He got caught coming in that time. Overhand right. It's a smile from Gongora.
These guys are having trouble finding each other. I believe we got a cut on the eye of Akhmedov under the right eye.
I'll tell you what, if Gongora can take him into the championship rounds, who knows what's going to happen, because he's able to land punches on Akhmedov, who seems to be fatiguing a little bit. Oh, and a couple, and he's backed up again. He's in trouble here. Big shots landing for Gongora. Can he take advantage? Akhmedov maybe trying to buy time here. He backed up to the ropes, Chris, had his hands down and looked dazed. Look at that wry smile on the face of Góngora. Almost as if to say, I've handled everything you've thrown at me. It's my turn now. Everyone's corner yelling, work, work.
Oh!
No, big uppercut! A massive uppercut for Góngora. Sends Akhmedov down for the first time in his career.
5, 6, 7, 8. Walk to me, son.
And we're getting a big drama show from someone from Kazakhstan, and his name is not Triple G. Can Akhmedov survive the last round?
That's the shot that Góngora has been setting up this whole time. Those uppercuts were landing consistently throughout the night.
Oh, he's trying to survive. Akhmedov still a wounded animal in there with 1:30 to go. If he survives the round, he might win the fight.
Don't hold him. Hold it. Stop. Don't hold him.
What a performance, win or lose, for Carlos Góngora. All of Ecuador will be celebrating this victory, and he's down for a second time, and he may be out.
4, 5, 6, 7.
It's over! What a win! Carlos Góngora! He was an 8-1 underdog. Incredible performance. 2 knockdowns in the last round, and we've had one of the biggest upsets we've seen on DAZN in 2020.
Wow, that's all I have. I mean, the fight was amazing, top to bottom, and that ending, wow.
What a fight.
Hey, out of the ring.
For your winner by knockout, still undefeated, and now the IBO Super Middleweight Champion of the world, Carlos Góngora.
How do you have it through 6 rounds, Chris Algieri?
I have it more of the same, all for John Ryder. It's just, it's hard to give a guy rounds he doesn't throw. You know, Ryder's pushing the action, he's controlling the center of the ring, and when they do have any kind of exchanges, it's started and ended by Ryder.
A little action there as Guy comes forward. You know, maybe this was his strategy, Chris. Oh, there's a right hand.
Yeah, he's letting his hands go now.
Maybe lull Ryder into a false sense of security and then go after him in the late rounds. You know, you haven't fought since the pandemic. Whoa, that left hand caught Guy off balance. Here's some excitement. Caught him with a jab as well. 10 seconds to go here in the 7th round.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. Use that jab and you see openings. And that was a great shot by Ryder. He was able to catch Guy on the way in. Oh, nice left hook there from Mike Guy.
So Mike Guy needs a knockout. There's no doubt about that.
Yes, yeah, hard to give him a round at this point.
Adelaide Bird wouldn't even give this guy a round.
Hold, there you go.
I like that right hook from Ryder. He's landed a couple this round. Throws it off the rear uppercut. Comes with that slicing right hook over the top. I've seen that in other fights.
A lot of slapping punches from Guy.
Yeah, very off balance.
Yeah, strange for someone who's been in the game as long as he has, the 39-year-old. But again, he's been in there with some top guys. Sergey Derevyanchenko, Ali Akhmedov, who we saw earlier tonight, and now John Ryder. So what can Ryder learn and take away from this fight? Or is this one you just never watch the tape again? And
I think this is going to go in the rearview mirror, and he's going to keep moving forward. It's a win on the record. He got another camp under his belt, which is always important.
10 seconds.
Not easy to have fights in this pandemic, as you know, Kristen.
Right.
There's a right hand for the menace.
Honestly, if you were going to give a round to somebody to Mike Guy this fight, that was the one. He landed a couple shots.
Mike Guy with both arms raised, strutting around the ring like he's got this one locked up.
Ladies and gentlemen, having gone the distance, we go to the scorecards. Here are your score totals. Judged at ringside, Alexander Levin scores at 190. Michael Ross, 99.91. And John Rupert, 96.94. All for your winner by unanimous decision, John the Gorilla Ryder.
96-94. I don't know. Are we in the same room as that judge?
Which one are you ready?
Let's see what Hoon Min Choi is all about. We know she should be tested in this fight. Calista Salgado, plenty of power in both hands for the 32-year-old. Choi in the black and gold. Salgado in the red and white. And Chris, 2-minute rounds for the women. Do you find that more exciting, less exciting?
It can be more exciting because the rounds can be faster, and they have so much time to recover in between rounds. It's like each round could be a sprint. It served someone like Amanda Serrano very well. Comes out very strong each and every round.
Overhand right there by Salgado.
Big swing and a miss there from Salgado.
Just when you think Salgado's starting to wilt away, she throws a bomb.
Got a nice overhand right and a good left hook.
Yeah, Salgado, that body language starts to tell you she's hurt. She might be looking for a way out here.
Yeah, I was concerned about that not making weight. I mean,
Oh, well, she's scoring there.
good body work.
It's legal.
There was a little bit of a shift last round. Choi started to think a little bit about defense, and she was actually letting her hands go, coming out like that, and not getting clipped on the way out like she was earlier in the rounds.
Choi certainly has much better technique than Salgado. Oh, a big right hand there scores for the challenger. Best punch of the fight for her. Caught her with a left hook.
Salgado just needs to let her hands go. The defense of Choi is just not there. She's so tall on the outside. She doesn't defend very well.
Again, a lot of pressure on Choi to perform tonight, to look good. It's her first time fighting in America. In fact, the first time fighting out of South Korea. She wants to put on a show here on Dazn. Eddie Hearn in the crowd here tonight watching.
But she has to be careful. Salgado's lying in wait, looking to land those big shots. Oh, big exchange.
That was the Rocky versus Apollo Creed when they freeze at the end, they freeze at the end of the movie in the painting.
Break clean, break clean.
I always wonder who won that exchange.
Well, Apollo Creed died, so
Yeah, ultimately.
The Rock. 10 seconds to go. Lots of punches thrown and landed between these two female fighters, but it appears that the WBA Super Featherweight Championship will still be around Hoon Min Choi's waist when all is said and done.
Ladies and gentlemen, having gone the distance, we go to the scorecards. Here are your score totals. Judges at ringside, Frederick Flutie scores at 99.91, Carlos Sucre 98.92, and Fernando Barbosa 97.93. All for your winner by unanimous decision. And still, the WBA Super Featherweight Champion of the World, Hoon Min Choi.
Triple G, of course, used to giant sellout crowds. Probably only about 100 people in here tops. We are in the bubble. Hollywood Hard Rock Resort and Casino. Good uppercut. That may have scored to the body, and that froze Szeremeta for a second. Oh, what a left hand! Sends Szeremeta down just like that!
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And that will be it for round one. What an exclamation point for Gennadiy Golovkin.
Great work so far. Tremendous left hook, dropped him at the end. Talk about putting an exclamation point on the end of a round. Comes up from a crouch position, comes up with the left hook. Cracks Szeremeta right on the eye there.
What differences have you seen from Triple G after leaving Abel Sanchez to move on with his new trainer, Jonathan Banks?
I don't know if I say I see anything different, but I see him mixing his offense and his defense very, very well, which I've seen in the past. He's got great subtle head movement, going right under shots, just outside shots, setting up his power punches. He's wasting nothing.
And that was a shot on the ear, and that is a knockdown, an equilibrium punch.
5, 6.
His legs are rocked.
Szeremeta may not make it to see round three. Here we go. Golovkin, left hook, jab.
You see Triple G loading up that right hand.
It seems to just be a matter of time. The next time he clips Szeremeta with a power punch, you got a feeling the Polish fighter is going down and may not get up this time. Oh, nice uppercut from Gennadiy Golovkin. He has been a menace since the opening bell, right hand on the ear. And that bell ringing can't come soon enough for the Polish fighter, who has suffered 2 knockdowns in 2 rounds.
Here we're going to see closing out the second round, Triple G scoring with the overhand right that clips Szeremeta on the ear, took his equilibrium, a little bit of a delayed reaction shot when he lost his legs. Got up there.
Scheduled for 12. We're in the 4th round. It has been all Gennadiy Golovkin. A knockdown in the first, a knockdown in the second. Overhand right, and then the left hook, and it's a triple knockdown for Triple G.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come here. Come on. Are you okay? Okay?
Does he want to continue? He says yes. A minute for Triple G to finish this in the 4th. Szeremeta does not look good at all. The referee taking a close look.
Yeah, the power's just not there from Szeremeta. Triple G is, oh, there's that body shot I've been looking for.
Szeremeta being beaten to a pulp here in our main event tonight.
Here's a look at that knockdown. Triple G had landed an overhand right just before that and then came up with a left uppercut.
Well, the longer Triple G allows Szeremeta to hang around, the more opportunity Szeremeta has to cut Triple G, damage an eye, cause an injury. And that was a jab, ladies and gentlemen. A jab puts Szeremeta down for the 4th time.
7, 8. You okay? All right.
He'll continue some more. You got to believe this is where it ends.
Yeah, it seems like it's going to be just an attrition.
I'm looking over at the corner of Szeremeta, seeing if anyone's grabbing that white towel yet. Does not appear to be that way. They'll let him live by the sword and die by the sword.
I mean, this is the biggest opportunity of his career thus far. They want to give him the best shot, but I don't see it. Oh, good body shot again.
Nothing behind the punches of Szeremeta anymore.
Now Triple G is beating the fight out of him at this point. Oof. Timing the uppercut beautifully.
Yeah.
You can see Triple G just moving into position to set up some big shot.
Chris, I believe you were dropped 5 times by Manny Pacquiao, but kept getting up What is it about a fighter such as yourself and such as Szeremeta that even though the odds are now 1,000,000 to 1, you continue to stay in the fight?
It's the O. He's never been stopped. He's never been beat. He doesn't have that in him. He hasn't learned how to stay down.
A lot of courage on display here from Szeremeta, who has proven his toughness, but his skill level just pales in comparison to one of the greats. At 38 years, 264 days, Golovkin, the second oldest fighter to hold a widely recognized championship, only behind Manny Pacquiao, who turned 42 on December 17th.
Man, Szeremeta is one tough guy. He has taken heavy shots upstairs, downstairs. Triple G mixed it up a little bit that round. More just letting his hands go. Turns over the left jab, doubles it up. Second one landing solidly on the chin, putting Szeremeta on the canvas for the 4th time tonight.
And the referee has waved it off, ladies and gentlemen. He has stopped it. History made as Triple G, Gennadiy Golovkin, defends the middleweight title for the 21st time, passing the legendary Bernard Hopkins. He'll take a bow, fully deserved, coming off a 440-day layoff, the longest of his career, but he looked pretty darn good.
For your winner by technical knockout, having made a record-breaking 21st defense of his middleweight championship of the world, Gennadiy Golovkin, known as Triple G.
He is back, ladies and gentlemen. Gennadiy Golovkin,